Hi, I'm James Baker, founder of James Baker and Associates and international tax expert slash entrepreneur. And this clip you're about to see is from our last Ask Me Anything. If you want to ask me some questions, I come on live Wednesdays and Thursdays as much as I can. You can join with the link in the description below. I'd love to see you there, but let's get to the clip. Can I claim the foreign earned income exclusion if I'm not subject to taxes in that country? So there's a couple different ways to look at it at this first question because um, I think many countries may not have a tax that you have to pay, but you would be subject to taxes there. So if you're getting paid from a US company or from a local company, but you don't have to pay taxes, it doesn't mean you're not subject to taxes. So um, generally, this is referring to, from my understanding, again, without previously researching this, is that you're not exempt from taxes. So if you're not like filed some paperwork to be exempt from taxes there. So otherwise, if you just move to a country and you just end up not having to pay taxes on your earnings, it doesn't mean you're not subject to taxes. It just means potentially the tax rate on the money you're earning is zero, or it's not you don't require to pay tax on it. And then the second concept here is when do you qualify to claim the foreign earned income exclusion? So there's two tests. There's the physical presence test and the bona fide residence test. The physical presence test means you have to basically stay in the foreign country as a resident 330 out of a 365-day rolling period. That means that if you go somewhere in March, but you stay the whole year, you can potentially qualify for the exclusion prorated starting March. However, from my understanding and my memory, you don't qualify for the bona fide residence test unless you were there at the beginning of the year. For example, if you moved there in March, you wouldn't be a bona fide resident until the next year. The physical presence test is the only option for the first year you move somewhere. So if you moved in December 30th, you can be a bona fide resident for the whole entirety of the year of 2021 if you move there December 30th, 2020. So that's kind of the difference. If you go into if you go to, in this example, it's Albania. If you go to Albania and you're going to become a permanent resident in Albania, then if you go in March, but then you spend 2 months in the US, it resets the clock for your physical presence test. So it's a little bit complicated to legally do it the right way. And I think that we could probably find a way to make you qualify, but the facts don't look good in this instance. If you go in and then leave for 2 months, it doesn't look like you would qualify for that period. You would qualify for the next year, you'd qualify for that stuff, but not that period. And if this person asking this question was here, I'd probably go through the forms a little bit more. Oh, beautiful. I'm gonna answer your question next, Mateo. But sorry. But yeah, I'm not going to go into too much more detail about this because it's really case by case. But I think the general facts that I outlined for the foreign earned income exclusion, like how does the foreign earned income exclusion work, would be like the question there. I think that's a really good explanation. So if you have foreign earned income, if you're earning the income abroad and you qualify for the physical presence test or the bona fide residence test, which I already discussed, then you can exclude up to the first 125,000 or so of your income from US taxes. So it's a great opportunity for people who are US residents and citizens who have to pay US taxes but live abroad. In case you're not paying a lot of taxes in the country you're at, you can still exclude the income. The other option, of course, is the foreign tax credit. But in this example, my friends going to Albania are not paying taxes in Albania. Thanks for sticking around to the end of the video, and I want to share some things I have to offer you. If you're looking for help expanding to the US or fixing a tax problem, the quickest way to contact us is to schedule a free call in the description below or at visiting jamesbakercpa.com/schedule. If you want to skip the line and speak with me directly, there's also a link in the description to schedule a call with me, which is another great option. I encourage you to join our Telegram and Discord groups because in there we're announcing when I'm going live, I'm participating, I'm answering questions in real time. It's all free, and it's a quick community to engage with other entrepreneurs and people like yourself who are international and learning about this stuff. And I think it's a really valuable place to be in. at the end of the day, if you just subscribe and see me on the next video, that works too. So thanks for being here, and I'll see you in the next video.